Hi, this is another segment of Garage Sale Safari, and in this one, first I'm going to start with these chairs. They're West Nofa, they're siesta chairs, amazing collectible mid-century modern pieces. They're made in Norway, fantastic construction. This pair I got, as you can see, for $15 each, and $30 for the pair, and they do need a cleaning. I'm going to, basically they don't, you could use them the way they are, but for resale I think they'll do a lot better if I just lightly touch them up and lightly touch up the leather here. As you can see, it's got a little, not even wear, just discoloration in it, and I'm going to just hit it with some brown boot polish and some quickly around the corners with some Howard Restore finish, and then I'll show them to you again. As you can see, there's a little bit of wear on the corners down here and here on the wood, and I'm going to go, and then in here with the leather, and in here, and I'm going to put in a maximum of half an hour and on between the two, and they should come out looking fantastic. Okay, this is the same pair of chairs. I put 23 or 24 minutes into them, put some brown boot polish on them. Probably would have taken a lot less time than that, except that I noticed that whoever had owned them before had filled them with some weird putty that was like light colored and wouldn't accept a dye, so I had to sand it out a little bit and then refill it a bit, and then hit them with some brown boot polish where I put the new putty on the corners up here. As you can see, they look tons better. They were very white, this weird white material. Now they're brown wood color. You can see the leather, just hit it real lightly with some brown boot polish. It looks a lot fresher. These chairs, they even have their original West Nofa labels still on the bottom. As you can probably see, West Nofa furniture, made in Norway, really collectible style. They're called the siesta chairs, and they these I've noticed online anywhere from between, say, $600 a pair to $1,800 a pair for these on eBay. Now they're not selling it at the $1,800 a pair, but I'd say on this pair here, there's one or two little, problems and a little wear on the corners. I think we should be able to get $350 to $450 pretty easily out of them. There is a pair which is really cool, and most of them they're asking between $800 and $1,000 for the pair when they have a pair. So if we ask that much, the other cool thing about these is they're constructed to be taken apart and shipped across the world. Hence they just put together with these sort of little Allen wrench, I guess you call them bolts, and screws, and you just unscrew them, take them apart, leave this material in place, put the pads in the box too, and ship the whole thing. Really simple and easy to ship, and break down real easily and reassembled real easily, so shipping's really reasonable on them too, which makes them a lot more attractive to people. So anyhow, that's this pair. They were $30, and I put about 25 minutes of labor into them top end, and probably maybe $1 or $2's worth of maximum material, maybe $1, and they're worth probably between $300 and $450, no problem on eBay, plus shipping. That's including they'll be shipped also. So that'd make them really more like $400 to $500. Thanks a lot. Hi, this is some more of today's episode of Garage Sale Safari. These, I hate to keep reiterating the free pile, but these were in the free pile. This is from one free pile. It looks to be an old Beacon's blanket and a trade blanket style or camp blanket. This would be more of a camp blanket with this fringe, but still very collectible pieces. It was in the free pile at an estate sale that didn't have much else there, and I picked it up and I gave them a few bucks for it because I couldn't tell what condition it was in other than it was really cool looking, and I figured somebody could cut it up and use it if nothing else. It has a couple minor stains, but nothing else to speak of, and it would have been absolutely free. I gave them, I think, $3 because I wasn't sure condition. I would say online it's got to go for at least $35 to $45. If it's a Beacon, it doesn't have a label, but people that know will know. And if it's a Beacon, it's going to go more for like $150. Okay, next thing. These, believe it or not, were in a free pile. They're two vintage Oriental rugs. And this one is incredibly old and nice. I'd say it's at least the 20s or 30s and probably older. Very fine weave. As you can see, really a lot of knots per square inch. Really nice looking. Actually in very good condition. I got this one there and this one, and she just had them out there for free. And this one also very nice, very fine weave. I don't like the color quite as much, but that's just maybe my personal preference, but still good condition, probably similar age on that one. I kept saying, how much can I give you for them? How much can I give you for them? Because I don't want to just take them for free. I wouldn't feel good about that. And she kept saying, they're old. I don't want them because they're old. So I ended up giving her $5 and making her take $5 for them, but they were in the free pile. So definitely check the free pile. Okay, lampshades. These are 2 lampshades I got today. I got them at the same estate sale. I got the beacon style blanket. They came on these lamps. There was 2 lamps like this. In my opinion, not great looking lamps. I'll even go so far as to say horrible looking lamps, but somebody might like them a lot, so I don't want to go too bad on them. But anyhow, these shades were awesome. Really cool, vintage, space age, sort of 50s shades. That sort of fiberglass material. These even have the bumps on them. You don't even see that. And so I paid $10 for the 2 lamps, which I will donate to Goodwill or something, and I will sell the shades online. And if I don't get at least $40 each for the shades, I'll keep them for myself, because they will absolutely make a cool vintage 50s lamp, and it's much easier to find a cool vintage 50s lamp than it is to find the original shades. So needless to say, I picked them up, $5 each, should get at least, I'm not going to take any less than 40 each, because they will make a lamp, and all of a sudden that lamp that's just a base for $30 or $40 will be a $200 lamp because it's got these shades, or that shade. Next we have this painting. I just happen to like it a lot. I'm kind of a sucker for it's kind of 60s, 70s art, and especially abstract art. I have all mid-century modern furniture, mostly all that, and this stuff really goes well with it. This is from a San Francisco area artist. It's got her address and name on the back. Apparently she died about 20 years ago. Great looking painting. She's supposed to have a nice following in San Francisco. I just thought it was really good looking, liked the colors, figured it'd go really well with any of my mid-century stuff, and I paid $20 for it. And one last thing I'll talk about, or start to talk about until we get some more interesting pieces, is fishing stuff. I got this fishing creel at a sale for $10. It's got all the snaps and straps, and it opens and closes and all that. I think there's only one real flaw I can see, is this strap has come loose out of here, but that could be easily put back, even just glued back, I'm sure. Otherwise, it's a really nice old fishing creel with all the straps and harnesses and everything like that. It's no real serious damage. It's the snaps work here on the front, the snaps work, the latch up here works. And very decorative. You know, you can just hang it on a wall and it'll look good. You could fish with it conceivably still, but you know, more than likely somebody's going to use it as a wall hanger. My dad says he puts TP rolls in there, toilet paper rolls in them, and has them hang in a bathroom so that the toilet paper isn't quite so in your face, the extra rolls. And so anyhow, I got that. It was $10. And I thought it was a pretty cool find, and I really wanted to talk a bit about vintage fishing, because vintage fishing stuff can go for a lot, especially fly fishing rods, the old bamboo ones, the really good ones, fly reels, and especially the old bass lures. The old lures can go for a ton. I have personally got, and I think almost $400 for a lure. I know they can go a lot higher than that, but that's the most I've ever gotten. Okay, the last one is this little doll I got. It's got to be like at least 1920s. I would even say more like 1910s or earlier. Really old piece, and it's got a little hand sewn on face. The hair is really funky, and you know, somebody did a really good job with this. And you know, it's folk art, but really cool. It's got its little, what appears to be a little diaper on her with a little safety pin, or big safety pin, and you know, it's got some wear. Obviously, it was a well-loved little item. And you just never see these. It's called, you know, it's going to be sold under what they call black memorabilia, that section of eBay. You know, and on oddly enough, the biggest collectors of black memorabilia are black people. I don't know if that's odd or not, but they're the biggest collectors of it. And anyhow, a really interesting piece. And I just thought I got it for a few bucks in an estate sale, so I thought I'd talk about it, because don't ever see them. I haven't seen one like this ever. So anyhow, thank you.